Good day, lords and ladies of the internet. I am your host, the Parafox Archangel, the English gentleman of the internet, and I welcome you back to This Is the Police, where we have a political discussion to debate, and there's not really a good answer. But let's start by reading the news. Municipal to save on snow removal. Okay. Milk factory buys milk from farmers at subsidized rate. Not very good. Shooting gallery owner nearly shot by drunk client. Ow. How's everyone doing? Interesting. I don't have the mafia anymore. Is that because I've started to investigate into them? CL didn't come to work today. No, you may not have the day off. I suppose you can go. No, you may not have a day off. You are full. Yes, you can have a day off. Yes, you can have a day off. No, you may not. Who's the prick that just didn't come in? Because I mean, I guess we got 12 officers, so it's not so bad, but... You know what? Vidal, there you go. I have faith in you. Now, I've had a thought. We've noticed that we seem to get a lot of problems with our investigations, in that nobody seems to be finding anything useful. City Hall, due to the difficult economic situation, we had to undertake a series of pension cuts as a cost savings measure. We can't run the city into the ground for some lazy old people who can't take care of themselves. Every day, dozens of retirees come to us threatening to arrange a protest. A large gathering of elderly people can be a serious situation. After all, when we're talking about people in poor health, we can't let it happen, so those activists need to be sent packing to their vacation homes. The use of force is sanctioned if required. Mayor Rogers. Mayor Rogers is going to a friend of the city... Going to a friend of the city's birthday party. Additional police support will be required. Fine, have some, I guess. Here's my salary, thank you. Assault, well, great. You know what? You know what? Detectives, take off Kazuma, and we'll see if that makes a difference to you. Then, as for the pagan ritual, we'll take off Mole as well. And several hundred elderly people have surrounded the trade union building with posters reading, "The city robbed me. The protest is proceeding peacefully and without incident." I'm not sending anyone to help you. I don't care. I'm already helping you in a different way. Assault, city center. When a man tried to get away without paying, the taxi driver decided to teach the man a lesson. According to an eyewitness, the driver grabs the guy by the collar, pulled him out of the car, and beat his ass. Definitely pretty bad. Alright, beard, take shavers, and off you go. This political stuff really makes things a little more awkward, doesn't it? Child abuse, Freeburg Elementary. Decorated veteran Andy Castoro dragged his son out of his school and into the street and began to publicly punish him for secretly smoking. He beat the boy with a belt until he bled, knocked him to the ground, put his knee on the boy's chest, and force-fed him a carton of cigarettes. The principal of the school called in the incident. The man has lost his mind in the war, and it's looking like he might just kill the boy. The PE teacher tried to interfere, but the man pulled out a gun and made it clear that he didn't need any help parenting. I have to disagree. Really? Nah, you don't need help. Yep, see? Don't need help. You're being a wuss. Good, this investigation has started, and it's not too bad. And you know what? Mole, get on there too. I'm pretty sure the reason we can't get access to Mafia anymore is because I've started investigating them. Okay. That may be why they're not telling me anything. Probably also why I haven't had a task from Victor in ages, because I no longer care. Several people in the apartment complex have reported that their cats have gone missing in the stairwell. Kareem Martin, owner of 3 missing cats, just called in to complain. This is the 7th time this month, and we know there's some kind of crazy witch on the 2nd floor, kidnapping these poor animals and doing terrible things to them. You have to stop her. Alright, Beard, Chavers, you know what to do. Reckless endangerment. There's a man running down the street with a syringe, pricking everyone he's passes, claiming to have infected them with AIDS. Yeah, let's go handle that idiot. Animal abuse. The cats were attracted to the smell in the center. All of them were found alive and well.
1010A in progress.
Bomb threat. Oh, that's a lot of people. A man with a Spanish accent just called in, threatening to blow up the bridge unless the Freiburg police releases a group of freedom fighters he's calling his brothers. The man chased a girl into a telephone booth. She's holding the door closed, but the man has pushed his syringe-wielding arm into the booth. Shoot the man with a taser.
450.
Just always get out the taser. And then we pray they all get here in time. Beard, Chavers, you're included. There we go. Alright, guys. Off you go, my... whatchamacallit, Rogers supporting people. Massive fight. At least that's not as bad. An actor started quarreling with the director during the rehearsal. You'll have to cut off my head to put me in that ridiculous hat. The director wouldn't give up, and a fight broke out after some of the actor's colleagues stood up for him. The way of the arts is never simple, is it?
1010A.
Bomb threat. I can't ask the police to deal with it. Okay. Well, that's irritating. That you guys are apparently worthless! Counterfeiting. Okay. Let's see here. Why would the door matter? Well, there he clearly goes downstairs. He's in front of a door of some sort. The bunker. An electrical code. Well, that's the best I can think of, and if it's not that, I'm just assuming we're waiting another day.
311 complete.
Good! You guys are competent! Well, that's another day done. Successful, I'm not sure, but it was certainly a day. Well, who gets a rest on this day? No one. All of you cannot rest. Hunting license price doubles. Mayor Rogers displeased with police department. Huh. Mayor Rogers, I will bring order to the police station. I did your goddamn task, you prick. Okay. Okay. Let's try this again. I don't know why the City Hall hates me so much for just refusing a protest. But they can go screw themselves. You killed my snitch. You can go to fucking hell.
911 in progress.
Theft. Wife dragon. Mr. Salon demands that we arrest his waiter. The slant-eyed bastard stole a gold cigarette case that I got from my grandfather. Fair enough. Floridor supports Rogers? I thought he'd supported... Ah. Florida, send McCoy. Disorderly conduct. For several hours, a dirty bum has been riding bus number 517, and he spread his filth all over the rear seats. A woman offered him some money, but he started barking at her and bit her hand several times. Well, you know what? That's where we draw the line. Percy, take camp and go deal with that. It seems highly likely that whatever request I make to City Hall tomorrow will be rejected. A woman has slipped into a VIP area and took a stripper hostage. She has a knife. She seems serious, says the club bouncer. Well, let's make sure we send some good people then.
911.
Theft. Mr. Salon accidentally left a cigarette case in the bathroom. Moron. Well done, you two. Kempt will get you back up to a regular working employee. Maybe McCoy as well. I'm not sure about you yet. I still need to decide which political person I'm planning to support, and I have no idea. The stripper is on her knees, and standing beside her is a woman with a knife. She slowly traces the blade along the stripper's neck and begins shouting, "I will cleanse you of your sin." Try to grab the knife.
710A.
Religious fanatics.
411 in progress.
Alright. Child abuse. Mrs. Richardson decided to punish her son for misbehaving at school. She made the boy dress in a tutu, wig, lingerie, and women's shoes, and led him through the supermarket. The cashier called the police, saying, "There's another mother leading her son through the store, telling everyone to look and scolding the boy. Now he knows what it feels like. She's crazy. This woman shouldn't be allowed to be a mother. Come take the kid away." I probably agree with that. Some girls who were sunbathing on the beach saw a man tie a couple of bricks around his neck and throw himself into the water. "Hurry," the girls screamed. "There's no one else here, and we don't know how to swim." What are you doing on a beach then? I really love this Tchaikovsky music. I really do. Prostitution. My husband got to drinking the cheap brandy again and went out with friends to the women of the street. Complained an angry dear Martiniers. There's dozens of prostitutes over there, and you cops don't do anything. If you can't clean up the neighborhood, then I'll get my car and smear those birds on my bumper. Some people.
411, 414.
Suicide threat. Well done. Child abuse. Well done.
211 in progress. 12 in progress.
What is all this crap? Prostitution. Every day I stop at the corner to buy cigarettes, and every time some made-up bird with her assets out walks over to my car and offers me a little fun. I called you guys 10 times already. Can you please... Alright, Floridor, take Glenn. Vandalism. An unidentified vandal has been targeting telephone booths, shattering the glass and pulling out phones. Pawn shop owner Ernest Irwin called the police, reporting that the vandal or vandals already destroyed at least 4 booths. Destruction of property. Some high school students who were playing soccer after school broke a window in Clara James. Okay. Can I send one person? No. Heck. Alright then, Percy, Kemp, off you go.
We've got a situation
Most of
here.
the call girls scatter, but one of them is oblivious, just standing at an open car window, negotiating with a client. Chase the runaway ones.
12
There we go.
progress.
Homicide. A maid saw a husband pushing his wheelchair-bound wife down the stairs. I don't understand why he did it. They seem so in love with each other. There is no hope there. Just catch the offender and get on with it.
12
I don't have people! This is bullcrap! Offender caught. Good. Good. Now let us get some...
in progress.
Homicide. During a screening of the film Crazy Arms, an elderly man shot a couple who were kissing in the next row. The theater manager called the police and reports that the offender has ordered everyone in the audience to remain seated and demanded that the movie continue. Some people are insane. Right. Pagan ritual. You got 2 frames, did you? Okay. What about with the counterfeiting? What's the difference? Alright, let's just read through this one. Maybe we have all the parts now. Halloween is a pagan celebration passed down by our great ancestors, and it's painful to watch it being transformed into a commercial circus. While our theatre was open, we tried to carry on the true values of the ancient tribes through our productions, and during Halloween we gathered, donned red raven costumes that we inherited from our forefathers, and smoked the magic powder that we bought from the bishop. Did you know that he's also a pagan? Oh, Jesus hell. Last year we missed our traditional ritual because David Douglas, director and part-time theatre accountant, went to jail for financial fraud. So this year we decided to fight back like we should have done years ago. Kill Bogos Salhak, that greedy Halloween souvenir hawker who is corrupting the minds of our youth, and sent his lifeless head on a machine of the gods. Of course, it wouldn't be possible to perform our celebration in one of our own homes. There's just too much smoke, and one of the neighbors would have complained. So we'd rent an apartment for a day. Every year, a different one. The car gods. The machine of the gods is a great invention of our leader Moray Jockey. Something like a metal water pipe to which 4 tubes are attached. Moray would pour the magic powder into the machine, followed by his own special magic liquid, and throw in a lit match. Then we'd sit in a circle and inhale the smoke through a tube. Fire. This time we rented an apartment in an old 5-story building. There's almost nobody living there, so we didn't expect any trouble. The owner told us that the correct floor was decorated with bats. Okay, decorated with bats. The owner told us that the correct door was decorated with bats made of cardboard. We arrived, got dressed, assembled the machine, planted the head on top, and started to smoke. Everything was going according to plan, but the machine began to smoke more than usual. David suddenly got angry, grabbed his sword, and struck the machine. All the rest was a blur. There was an explosion, fire, smoke, and we ran away in panic. David was burned alive in the apartment. Huh. Okay. So, it's not that one, because you dress in raven costumes of some sort. Huh. Yeah, I definitely do not have all the pieces for this one. What about this one, though? The assault. Miss Cott. Me and Alex were just... Mindy Cott, victim. Me and Alex were just having a quiet walk along the beach when some guy ran up and hit Alex in the back of the head with his fist. Alex fell down, and the man grabbed me by the hair and started yelling that I was worse than a prostitute for laying down with a dark-skinned man. Really? I tried to escape, but the freak held me tight. Then I saw he was wearing brass knuckles, and a blade whipped out of them, and he cut my cheek. The pain was really bad. He shouted something like, "Now everyone will know what you are." Then he ran. Blood was covering my face, but I saw he was headed towards the parking lot. Right. So the man beat them from behind. Mr. Jacobs. Victim. I didn't see anything. All I remember is a heavy blow to the back of the head. Then everything went dark. When I came to, I saw an ambulance and the police were there. The girl's cheek was cut with a small blade. The man was stunned with a powerful blow to the head. Judging by the bruising on the man's head, the assailant struck him with brass knuckles. Around the crime scene, there were traces of blood and a baseball. A baseball? Jin Ming, witness in the parking lot. I was just pulling into the park and I saw a small grey-haired man quickly getting into a rusty pickup truck. I noticed him in particular because his arm was covered in blood. I thought he must be really hurt. I wasn't surprised. This beach of ours, even in the winter, it's like a landmine of broken pickup trucks. Okay, so that perfect. Bob Farrer, a bakery worker whose life left him for a black surfer. Okay. I gotta wait till tomorrow for that, it seems. And I don't think I can do any of the others. So, yeah. Poker game. Jack, the guys are playing poker tonight. Want to join the game? Sure. How much money will you take with me? Well, I've got, if the limit is 30 grand and I've got 688,000 grand, then I'll take the 30 grand, sure.
Forecasting complete.
Alright, let's see how this goes. Okay, Jack. That is actually quite a terrible hand to start with. So, who am I playing with? Florian, Alvi, Carlos, and Jan. I'll check. I'll fold that. I'd have had a pair of nines. Okay. So, I'll bet 200. Check. Call. Poker's simple. You just have to bet, and I've got 30 grand, and I don't care. Again, I'll bet 500. One pair. Nothing. Fine. You win, Florian. I am a miserable liar. So be it. Alright, let's check. Alright, what do we got? I won't be stupid again. It's only 100. I'll call 100. Again, only 100. I mean, technically we all have a pair. But, nah, at this point it's fold. I can't win that. Alright, what do I got? An ace and a... An ace and a... What am I call it? I'll bet 200. What do I got? Crap all again. Man, why is Parafox playing a luck-based game? Everyone knows Parafox can't luck. Ooh, I will definitely bet with that. A pair of aces. Yes, please. Ooh, and now it's a dual pair. And a pair of aces. Yeah, I'll bet 1,000. Bring it. Come, Florian. Ha! I got 2 pairs. You lose, Florian. You bet 800 right off the bat. Yeah, I'm not. Wow, you folded, did you? You tried to gamble and you lost. What an ass. Why am I playing poker? What did he have? Man, I really wish it would just tell you what they wouldn't fold as their very last move. So they would actually tell you what these people have. Check. I really don't care about my money, man. A 9 and a 2. That's pretty bad. Fuck this game. Can I not get a single pair at the very least? An ace and a king. That's actually a really good way to start. I'm going to bet 500 right off the bat. Again. This time I'll bet 800. I'll, again, bet 800. All the money is mine. Right. This is going to take a while. I can tell. Alright, I've got a pair right now. I'd like to bet 1,000. I just want this over and done with already. I don't care how long it takes. As I say, bet 1,000. Screw you, Florian. At least I can quit at any time, technically. So the moment I've made as much money as I care to make, I'm gonna aim for at least about, like, you know, about 40 grand. Maybe 50. Also, I swear the game cheats. 1,500. Take it or leave it. Oh. Florian, I'm going big. 3,000. Do it. 2 pairs, fucker. 13 grand is mine. Why does Florian always raises? It seems to be each one has its own personality for playing, and Florian seems to be the one that always plays until the end. Wow, apparently not. Apparently that was the most crappy hand that they could have ever hoped for. Oh, I've almost got a straight. Ace, 2, 3, 4. If that drops a 5 next. 1 pair, no pair. Man, I would love to at least get a pair. This is... I really do not like poker. It's just one of those sorts of games which it's just like... Oh, I have a bloody flush. Oh, Jesus, I really wish I'd realized that. Right, flush doesn't matter about, it just all needs to be the same suit. Doesn't matter about the order. You raised 2,000, you know what, fine. Screw it. Ah, you have a flush. Bloody Christ. Ooh, I almost have a flush here. At the very least, I have a pair. So, and then they fail, and I'm back to 30 grand where I started. Jesus hell. 3 of a kind, I win. Play me. 2 pairs, 3 of a kind. Give me my money. Oh, wow, I get a straight off the bat. Give me my money. Florian, I bet 3,000. Play me. Thought as much. I almost have a straight. If someone has a 10 and an 8 or a king, they actually will have a straight. Well, I now have my straight. How does he win? I had the straight as well! Bull crap! Come on, 1 more diamond. Oh yeah. Yes, please. 2,000, do it. 2 pairs? Flush, man. Gimme money. I'm guessing you have a flush as well, but I'm not sure if you have a card that can beat my queen. Oh, you don't have a flush. Oh, you suck. I demand to be at least end with the one with the most money. You know? And I now have the most money. I could end now. I've made 13k profit. Is 13k enough profit? I really don't know what to say right now. I'm basically just playing poker, and that's it. I, at the very least, want to see one person, cleaned out. So, aka Jan here. If we can clean out Jan, I'll be a happy person. Which doesn't really help if I then start losing money to him. Really, game? A 3 of a kind straight off the bat from the deck? Okay, that was just easy money then. Full house beats a flush. I don't know what ruling we're playing, but I'm pretty sure a flush is meant to beat a full house. Let me check that. Nope, full house is the one above a flush, my bad. Okay, so that guy just went all in. Okay. I just get a straight away. Thank you. 2 pairs and a straight. Gimme all the money. And bye-bye, Jan, you're out of the game. I finally knocked someone out. Oh, goody. So now I've got to figure out how I get the rest of the money. Is this game literally just going to be poker for the rest of the episode, I wonder? Because I'm beginning to feel that. You know? Thank you, Avari Karos, with that random-ass gambling then. Just increasing the pot by like 5,000. Alright. Bet it all on a pair of 2s. Bet it all on a pair of 2s. What's the point of gambling if you don't gamble at all? Call it all on a pair of 2s. Damn it. Alvi Carlos seems to be a very cautious player who is willing to fold at a moment's notice. You really need to play in such a way that you don't spook him into folding immediately. I check and he folds. Okay. Alright. I'm at 80 grand at the moment. I'm going for the full 120. I believe I can go for the full 120. I believe I can do this. All I have to do is play smart. And part of playing smart is trying to get Alvi Carlos to lose as much money as he possibly can. Because he's clearly going to be the person who determines how long this game takes. 90 grand. Could now leave with three times the money I came with. Ooh. Ooh, but do I want to? No, I don't think I do. Florian is most definitely a bluffer in this game. Alviri Karos is the very cautious player who only really bets when he's certain he can win. Alright, Florian, I want you out this game. Do it. Hey, look, I win. Full house, bastard. And now it's just you and me, Carlos. Oh, you want to play, do you? You know what? Now you're going to start betting it all, are you? I don't blame you. You got kind of nothing left to lose now. It is just the two of us, after all. But the question is, do you have what it takes to beat me? Ooh, tempting. I'll raise you more. You have 1 pair? Well, I have 2! Take that. Ooh, I like this hand. I'm going to bet on it. What do you think? Oh, you're going to fold. Oh, shame. Ooh, I like this hand, too. I'm going to bet on this one, too. Oh, Jesus. A 3 of a kind right off the bat. No, I'm not taking the risk if you're betting 200. How confident are you feeling? You know, you can't just keep raising it, you know. Thank you. He tries to outbet me, but I've got all of the money. Is what it seems to be. Oh my, this poker game was such a lovely deal. I am so glad I decided to go along with it. Give me all the money, man. Give me all the money. 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 Give it all to me. Give me all of the money. All of it is mine. Give me all the money. Man, I love how I don't lose anything from that one, because both of us were beaten by the cards that were drawn on the middle. Wow, two pairs. Nice, I like that. Oh, you want to raise as well? I'll raise you more. You know what? Screw it. To hell with it. Let's see if I can end this now. Bet. You had 2 kings. Damn it! Oh, wait, but I had aces. Yes! Yes, I win it all! Mini earthquake strikes city. Trying to keep warm, man accidentally lights himself on fire. Famous magician Lorenzo Taranzo visits Freiburg. Fair enough. Man, I just won so much money. Smiley didn't come to work today. Bastard. Norlander. What? Fine, you can go home. Yeah, no, that's a restart. Bystian didn't come into work. Really? Alright, well, let's just deal with today, I guess. Swan Lake, please. I'm so happy I won everything during poker. Dennis Klaus funeral. Oh yeah, you died. Forgot about that.
415 in progress.
Alright then, what type of thing is going on here? The controversial artist Drew Bogdanovich got himself drunk and is now staggering down the street, naked and carrying a revolver. Huh. Might as well just send all the blue guys. Alright, assault. Bob Farmer hurries to the beach every day after work, hoping to track down the man that stole his wife. I can believe that. After Bob Farmer's life left, he always works double shifts and never takes breaks. I highly doubt that. What's going on here? The manager gave one of the laborers a hard time for being late. The man became furious, grabbed a captive bolt pistol, and started chasing the manager. Wait, a bolt pistol? You mean like the things that a space marine would use? I'm not sure if we can handle that. Fuel from Mr. Boyd. I own a garage here in town. I'd rather not mention the name. The situation is this. One of my clients badly needs a very large amount of high-octane motor fuel, but this gentleman is wanted by the law, and you can't just fill a whole tanker at the local gas station. I know the police fleet uses the right kind of fuel. I'd like to exchange your supply for an alternative we can give you. It'll suit your cars just fine, and you won't have... no, I think I'm good. I like my fuel as it is at the moment. Oh, Tim Luckett, you look like a decent detective. Let me ask for another detective slot, but maybe they'll give it to me. Somehow.
415 completion. 412.
Well, I was right about going to the beach. Well done. Well done, guys. Excellent. Offender caught. City officers unharmed. Nice. Maybe we can catch Victor today, eh? Maybe that would be amazing for us. Maybe I'm gonna reach that 1 million. A group of slender girls were giggling as they watched a fat middle-aged lady performing pirouettes. She broke down and attacked the foolish girls. The dance studio owner sounded terrified on the phone. I'm afraid she'll break the mirrors. Fernando Rivera Bridge. Jack, the sewers are overflowing in several places. We've lost our handle on the problem, and we're literally drowning in crap. So far, we've managed to isolate the problem to the ghetto, but the pressure in the pipes is building up. Unless you send some men to help with the repairs, an ocean of crap will flood Freeburg. This is going to be dirty work, and your men aren't going to like it, but the mayor's office gave us a small fund to cover emergencies. You can give them a bonus if you need. The city needs its heroes. Let me just wait for those two, and I'll think about it.
12 in progress.
Destruction of property. Two men with baseball bats come into an arcade room, begin smashing all the machines. Gambling is Satan's game, roared the man. The cashier thought he saw a revolver in one of the man's belts. Well, let's send some people to deal with it. As for here, let's just send something like that.
I was trying to raise 10.
You do not need reinforcements. Shush up. See? I'm fed up with these people always demanding, oh, we need reinforcements. A nearby passerby noticed a suspicious black man walking around an expensive car. Hurry up before the bastards see. No, that's just a racist comment. If that car gets stolen, my bad, but that just sounds racist. An elderly male couple are complaining about the kids in the neighborhood. It's the fourth time this month they've written the word on our garage. We know it's only kids, but how many times do we have to paint it over? Very good question. Let's send some people to deal with it.
Raise 10.
Again, you get nothing. It is never that serious. Chief, we didn't study at the academy about poking around in crap. Next time somebody else can save the world. I'm gonna go home and wash up. I stink from head to toe. You know what? That's fair. That's very fair. The suspicious black man appears to be Mr. Kelly, owner of the car, who was sitting waiting for his wife. Yeah, as I said, just a racist comment.
211 complete.
Vandalism. Fender Court. Glorious.
1111.
Drug sales, Desire Park. Witnesses complain of a suspicious man in a hoodie who regularly hangs out in the park. He appears at night, always at the same time, and sells drugs to passerbys. His customers look as suspicious as the customer. Well, let's send those two to go deal with it then. A local high school is enjoying a recent crime spree. Someone needs to go down there and give a talk about drugs and the dangerous hard life of a criminal. Don't keep the children waiting. As you wish, sir. I've actually got people on shift today to be available to do those things for you. This time. Now let's finally catch Victor, please. Right. Okay. So, we have 16 frames in total. That is the maximum we are allowed. This has to be the right combination of things. Now, the thing mentioned yellow and blue. So I think it's like that. But if that's the case, that also means it has to be that. And also, I don't think it ever mentioned a woman. There we go. Excellent. Ah, bloody. Counterfeiting. Victor Varga writes a lifestyle column in the newspaper under a... Okay. Counterfeiting, the Old Colony. One of Victor Varga's favorite establishments. Victor Varga likes to laugh at the clowns. No, given the nature of this man, I can believe him to belong in a place like this. But then I'll send Magmar and Vandal to deal with the clowns as well. I'm not sending those two to deal with the Old Colony. If the Old Colony is the right place, I'll just make Beasley stay a day. Wrong place. Wrong place. Really? Beasley, you're working an extra day. I apologize. Hearing. Mayor Rogers pocketed snow machine money. Passenger aircraft suffers engine failure, but pilot lands safely. Indian Festival of Colors in suburbs. How does everyone like me? The police station doesn't like me still. As much as it should. Fair. Fair. Just Buki didn't come to work today. Beasley didn't come to work today. Look, Beasley, you can have your day off tomorrow. I drank too much. Dude, really? You're too tired. Why are you too tired? Why do you start so tired? McCoy, can you have the day off? You know what, McCoy? Fine. Let's have one last day for the end of this episode. Bob Father turned out to be a member of a gang known as the Snow Warriors. He could help you take down the gang if you make him an informant. Oh, goody. Also, oh, goody, you bastards. Interesting. Very interesting. You used to be a Green, meaning their political views can change on the fly. Very interesting. You know what, Beasley? If I give you an extra stripe, will you just stop drinking like a bastard? Please? Right. Let's take down this Snow Warriors guy, then. Let's start to investigate this Marjorie Lump. Who should do it? Mole. Mole can do it. Marjorie Lump killed Angela Peterson, a young black saleswoman, at the Robert Crane fashion store.
More testing in progress.
Massacre. High school. A man in a raincoat and a mask entered the school, unsheathed the sword, and started killing anyone who got in his way. The police were called by the headmaster, who was barricaded himself in his office. There's a real nutcase on the loose. I saw him cut down 2 boys and the PE teacher who tried to stop him. Yeah, it definitely sounds like we need to send some people to do that. Well, let's send Fitchbatch and Purdy. I can now hire 1 more detective. Sweet. Which is the one which has... Tin Luckett, you're hired for shift A. We'll see what you can do tomorrow. Clementine, thank you for the money. Terrorism, sorry, I didn't see this one. Mr. Norris reported an explosion on the street. I was making a sandwich in the... There is no way that is real. The Everyday Store is doing one of the Bring Your Own Cup promotions. These things typically end in brawls, so you'll need to send some extra police officers for security. Oh, goody. Bloody fucker! You know what? At this point, I don't care, Beasley. Don't come into work. I'll just send some people to go collect Victor without you. I swear if Percy is dead. Thank you.
More testing in progress.
Oh, look at that! Florida now believes in Robespierre. Yeah, their political views do just randomly switch all the time. Huh. Very interesting. Okay. Hopefully, nothing should go wrong today. And if it does, so help me God.
Testing in progress.
Well done, Fitchbatch and Florida. I knew you had it in you. Victus Varga. Let's eliminate the bloody mafia. Glorious.
Gentlemen,
There was no explosion, it was just the man's neighbor, Mr. Swan, dropped a power drill on his roof. I thought as much. Excellent. Now, if you guys could all get back so we can deal with this bomb threat. A man called to say he was sabotaging one of the elevators for the skyscraper. Get ready for some fireworks. I'm going to send those rich scumbags flying straight through the air. The man hung up. I question its ethnicity, its authenticity.
210 in progress.
You know what I mean. A young widow interrupted church services with some scandalous remarks. Where was your God when my husband was stabbed in the doorway of our home for a couple of bucks? Where was he then? The priest called the police and asked that the woman be taken away. She's upsetting the other partitioners. So from the fact they switch their political views a lot, I'm not sure if I should take into account what my police station prefer for terms of what I should do about whatchamacallit.
911 in progress.
Theft. Fur store. A woman tried tried on a long, luxurious fur coat and then suddenly bolted out the store. The guard was on his dinner break, so the saleswoman called the police. Very fair.
432 in progress. 417 in progress.
Jesus, you're making a lot of things happen all at once, I see. Animal assault. An elderly caretaker called the police begging for help. Every full moon, a werewolf visits the cemetery. Okay, so that one's fake. Bigfoot's athletic shoe shop. A teenage girl was trying on some expensive shoes from the latest collection. While the clerk was distracted, the girl ran at the store without paying. All she left behind was some smelly sneakers. Hurry, the little bird couldn't have gotten far with those heels. Alright, Percy, Tasabuki, off you go. Then over here, threatening phone calls. An elderly music teacher complains that she's been getting threatening phone calls at night. It's a hoarse voice saying they might break her all her fingers unless she retires. I think it must be one of my students. The full moon came out from behind the clouds, showing that it was just a harmless animal, not a werewolf. Yeah, obviously. Okay. Maybe today we will finally complete that pagan ritual. And what the hell is going on with that? Here's hoping. Here's bloody praying and hoping. I also love how Percy has almost taken over Floridor. Okay. And okay. So, what do we have here? Oh, that's a gorilla head, my bad. And then a sword. Then smoking. And yeah, I think we're still missing pieces. God damn it! And I don't think this one matters. Okay. Okay, well, it looks like there's no problems here, so we're just going to end the day, right? No calls, no, like, last minute, oh my god, my cat has been killed by a dog kind of bullcrap. No. No. Okay. Glorious. Well, then. Truckers complain of high transport tax. Performance art at candy factory. Artist defecated into vat of chocolate. Ew. Wooden horse toy shop upgrades playground. Nice, good for them. And the police are still iffy about me. Well, everyone, I'm afraid I'm all out of time for today's episode. So it looks like, what can I say other than thank you all for joining me today. I have been your host, the Parafox Archangel, the English gentleman of the internet, and I hope to see you all again next time. But I'm afraid that, until then, it is time for me to bid thee all farewell, good day, and finally, good night.